So Jack, what is this last thing I lack? What is the fifth thing, before you go this year and I wait another year and bring you back again? Well, for me, it is, can we please have a decent Evil Dead game that continues on from Ash versus the Evil Dead? To me, the original Evil Dead was so controversial. Not in my opinion, it's just that it raised a lot of controversy. For me, it was fine and dandy and great fun to watch while eating tomato soup and chips. But no, for a lot of people, it was the fact of like a woman being raped by a tree that, according to the director, didn't happen, but we'll call it suspect at best. But then on top of it, with the blood, the gore, the everything else, it was a fantastic movie, a great watch, and introduced us to Bruce Campbell. And Bruce Campbell was fantastic in it. He's like your best protagonist ever because he's an arsehole. And yet, for all of that, at best, the games so far have seemed a bit mediocre. I mean, even like the Evil Dead game, Hail to the King, that had like, like the quip button, you press it and you get another line from him. I couldn't help but feel that the quip button was the best part of it. It wasn't anything going on screen, and to me that is an atrocity. You got the perfect protagonist, your anti-hero is there waiting, and no. After the cancellation of Ash vs Evil Dead, there has even been talk of an Evil Dead 4 movie. I can't believe they cancelled it. I must be honest, it's one of my favourite series in years. It encapsulated everything about Ash and the Evil Dead, and it was just entertaining, it was funny, it was bloody, it was gory, it was everything that the movies were themselves, and it got cancelled. Now, the talk of an Evil Dead 4 movie, there is a slight little problem with this, is after the cancellation of Ash vs Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell has said that he's pretty much retired. Now that is gutting, but it's not beyond the realm of possibility of him coming back if the story was right. Now, making a movie compared to making a game is a very different thing. As well, it's not so taxing necessarily on the actor, and it would be fantastic. So I do believe he might just come back if everything was right. So can you see where I'm going with this? So why not continue / finish Ash vs the Evil Dead? To me, this makes perfect sense. You can make it as gory as you want, you can make it as funny as you want. It would be fantastic. To me, it's the perfect way of finishing it, and without the constraints that may have been there and may have been the reason for its cancellation, is the amount of gore and how far it was going. There are several different game genres you could use. I mean, you could go even down the Brutal Legend route. Now, I know that was not everyone's cup of tea, but I do believe that if done right, as opposed to how it was done with Brutal Legend, it would work. You could make it like army based, almost like Command and Conquer, with like Ash and the humans versus the Evil Dead. Or you could go with third person adventure. You could even go down the adventure game route. You could do so much with it, and it would all be fantastic. Make it as bloody and as gory as the series ever was, and to me that will work. But there is one really, really important thing that matters more than anything else. Bruce Campbell has to come back. There is no way about it. You cannot have Ash vs the Evil Dead without Ash. To me, the minute you remove it, you diminish what the movie is. The remake to Evil Dead is a good movie, but is it a good Evil Dead movie? I would argue it's one hell of a bloody gory gore fest that a gorehound like me enjoyed. But when I stack it against the other Evil Deads, it ranks quite low because it doesn't have the characterization of Bruce Campbell. At the very least, it is necessary for Sam Raimi and Rob Tappert to be involved in the story at least. To me, these two are what made Evil Dead what it was. Bruce Campbell brought the character, they brought the Dead and like the Cabin. The Cabin was their idea, and because of it, to me, you need them. If they are involved, the game will be a success, and they need to be involved to the level where if they say no, it means no. It should not just be like a cut-priced Evil Dead or Ash versus the Evil Dead. It should be what it is in all of its glorification. Anyway, that is what I want, Jack. It's been fun speaking to you again this year, and hopefully you give me what I lack. Anyway, hope everybody enjoyed the Pumpkin Jack this year. I'm sure it'll be back next year. Anyway, have a happy Halloween all. Bye Millie, bye Lloyd, bye all.